you. Oh, stop it. No. Behave. Please. Stop it. Oh, you have. Dear Tony, I write to ask you to investigate a deplorable incident in Lodger Box 28 on the night of Saturday the 3rd of September. Our announcer, Tony Scotland, reports that after the first work in the programme, i.e. at about 7:45 p.m, he noticed that the curtains in the box were drawn. The promenaders had also noticed this and, not surprisingly, began to shout remarks towards the box. At some point, a young man came to the front of the box, waved at the promenaders, and pulled the curtains to more tightly. Mr. Scotland could nevertheless see that there was a young woman with long, fair hair in the box with the young man, and that there was smoking and drinking. This situation continued through the interval and into the second half of the concert. Shortly before the final work began, i.e. at about 8:50 p.m, the young woman opened the curtains, turned her back on the audience, lifted her skirts, lowered her underclothes, and exposed her bottom. It was done quickly, but it was done. Scotland speculates that the young woman may have been American. Apparently, indecent exposure of this kind is in vogue in the USA and is known as moonlighting. What concerns me, apart from a gross affront to a serious musical occasion, is the fact that the occupants of Box 28 were allowed to behave as they did, unchecked, apparently unnoticed for at least an hour. Your stewards, sitting inside the hall on the opposite side, cannot fail to have noticed what was going on. The promenaders drew repeated attention to it, yet they did nothing, or if they tried, achieved nothing. This was an extreme case, but I must also say that members of the public are frequently admitted to the auditorium after the music has begun, and that there is constant movement in and out of the boxes, despite the printed notices inside them and the painted injunction in the corridors outside. In other words, stewarding appears to be very lax, and where the boxes are concerned, quite ineffective. May I ask you to follow these matters up, in particular the incident on 3rd of September? I would hope that the owners of Box 28 would be left in no doubt about the uncivilized and unacceptable conduct of their guests. An apology would be in order, and I would have thought a report to your board. Yours sincerely, Robert Ponsonby, Controller Music. Well, times have changed. Whoever's in Lodger Box 28 now, have at it. Thank you.